Hey guys, it's Steven again, iFound agent. Just wanted to come at you with some information about one of the settings in your iFound plugin area is called search settings. So I wanted to kind of do a quick walkthrough as to what this does and why it's here. So this search settings it's got its hands in a lot of different places of your website. So let's just jump right in. One of the widgets of your website is called Quick Search. So if you've ever seen that quick search widget that's on your home page, if I just scroll up on this page, so this thing right here is your quick search widget. And then also if you've gone over to some of the secondary pages, if you have like a sidebar, you can see it says quick search and has those same fields, but this time they're stacked vertically. Alright, so that is your quick search widget, and there's some options that you can play with right here. So customizing options, you can change the title, you can set the default minimum price, maximum price, and increments in between each. Bedrooms and bathrooms. So you can decide what those are. If you can see, that's 7 for bedrooms and bathrooms is 7. So if I were to change that to 20, this list would go to 1 to 20. Price, minimum I said was 100,000. If you can see, and then the maximum looks like, what is this, 5 million? 1, 2, 3, yep, 5 million. And then my price increments are 50,000 each. So if I go to my price minimum, it starts at 100, but it goes up 50,000 in increments to 50,000 all the way to 5 million. Max price does the same thing, all the way to 5 million. So, all right, well, anyway, so if you wanted to change how that worked and functioned, you can change the settings there. Property types. So if you know that you're only wanting to focus on certain types of homes on your website, you can actually decide which ones people can search for on your website. So if you only want them to be able to search homes, you can leave that checked but uncheck all the rest, and so on. So if you know that you're not working with mobile homes, you can just deselect this, and then people can't even use it as an option with property type. Mobile homes would disappear if I were to take that out and save. MLS classes, we typically, in most all the connections that we have at least residential homes, rentals, and lots of land. Sometimes we have more or less, but depending on your CMLS, these options may change. But if you want to disallow people from searching for rentals, you can just untick the box here. Same for lots and land. If you don't want to show lots and land on your website, this won't necessarily hide the listings, so there would be, I guess there is kind of a back way of people finding them, but as far as searching for, and if anybody ever goes to the search area and the property type right here, residential, rentals, lands and lots and lands, they're all controlled right here, so it'll just disallow people from searching for those types of listings. Contingencies, same thing. So different MLSs handle this different, but more and more we're seeing MLSs with something that's called active with contingency. In the Arizona Regional MLS, ARMLS, we have two major contingencies called UCB and CCBS. And so if you want people to be able to search by these things, you can leave them checked, or you can uncheck them if you want to not allow them to see those listings. By the way, guys, we do have an internal option that you don't even see. We have more or less a kill switch to turn off all UCB listings. So some agents really hate having UCB listings on their site because it confuses people as to what's really active and what's not. We try to curb that. Confusion by having a special status here, so you can see homes say available. But if it's UCB, it's going to say something like accepting backup offers. Doesn't give you a lot of details, but at least it gives, you know, end users, your clients, people on your website, just an idea that that's not necessarily active, but it's also not necessarily pending either. It's in that gray area. Anyhow, so but just be aware that there is a way to just kill all UCB listings from your website, or contingent properties on your website. List status, if you want people to be able to search by active, closed, and pending, leave them all here. If you want to disable that, once again, you can. And then cities is really important in my opinion, because most MLSs come equipped with a list of every city in the entire state. However, they only search for a certain subset of those. Or there's situations where even if you can search for listings in all different types of areas, you only want to focus on certain areas, so you only want people to be able to search for homes in those areas. And this is where that comes in. So once again, this cities area in your search interface, let me actually just hit modify this search. If I go to city, I have a very long list of cities here. So this city list is controlled by this city list here in the search settings. Anyway, any changes that I make here, I just want to make sure I hit save, and we're done. And that's been an overview of the search settings area in the iFound plugin. Thanks for watching, guys.